All right, the second reason to quit marijuana is going to be physical health. We just talked about mental health, now we're into physical health. The first part being you're not lazy anymore. Right? You have motivation to actually get up in the morning and go accomplish goals, accomplish dreams, accomplish anything that you were looking to set out to do, maybe the day before, the night before, any responsibilities you have to take care of. If you would have told me that word when I was smoking weed, I would have put some earplugs in and started playing video games. Because I did not want to be responsible. I did not want to take ownership of my life and the things I had to do with it, and therefore I had really negative consequences. So once I started taking ownership and responsibility for everything in my life, everything changed, including my laziness as well. Because I wasn't lazy, I started going to the gym. Because I wasn't lazy anymore, I started cooking my own food, healthy food, not just going to McDonald's for a quick fix and then feeling like crap after. Goes back into the other one where we were talking about mood, right? When I started to eat healthy, I started to feel better too. And when I started to exercise, I started to feel better as well. They all kind of go together. Speaking of food, one thing that improves with your physical health is no more munchies. Raise your hand if you guys got the munchies. My hand's gonna stay up the rest of this video because I got the munchies like crazy. If you guys don't know how the munchies come about, what happens is that the cannabinoid receptors from the weed attach to the signals in your brain that say you're full. And essentially they shut them off. So you never get that signal that, hey, I'm full, I should stop eating. That's why you can end up being like a bottomless pit. And man, I was such a bottomless pit. My last cheat meal, you could say, on marijuana was I went to McDonald's and it was probably like 9 at night at that point. You're not supposed to eat right before bed either, so that's a big one. I got my classic, I got 2 double cheeseburgers, a McChicken, large fry, cookies, and a drink. I downed those in probably like 5-6 minutes. Because my brain couldn't say you're full, I went to Burger King, which was right across the street. Because in my mind, I was like, I gotta test the fries with Burger King with McDonald's. So I go through the drive-thru, I get the fries, and I also get a burger because I had to test how the burger tasted versus McDonald's. And then I got cookies as well because I love cookies, even today. Not gonna lie. So I downed that, and then I went to a donut shop and I got like a dozen donuts. They were really good donuts. So here I am trying to justify my crazy dysfunction here. I downed like probably 8 of those donuts when I got home. I woke up that morning, I spoke to Jay, and then my roommate comes in, he's like, yo, I got drunk and went to this donut shop, do you want them? And I was like, oh my God, fine, give them to me. So I destroyed those donuts, and that was my last cheat meal. If you can guess from the theme of this topic, physical health, my physical health wasn't very good because I was eating so much. I wasn't putting the correct nutrition in my body, and therefore I wasn't feeling motivated to go out to the gym, to exercise and stuff. So my physical health was deteriorating very fast. My skin was terrible. I couldn't sleep well. It had so many negative effects. You know, I lay in bed all day, so I wasn't like actually working the muscles in my body, even just to sit up. I was quite frail and fragile, you could say. And when I finally quit, I was able to start getting my body back into peak shape through diet, nutrition, etc. So the last improvement in physical health is you get to breathe again. You're gonna have much better lung health. So when I was smoking weed, I justified it by it's not as bad as cigarettes. And that's true. I would rather much, if I had to choose between one of the two, I would smoke weed all day over cigarettes because it's not gonna destroy your lungs as much. It did affect my breathing though. I would get coughs if I smoked too many dabs. It was very difficult to go for a run and I would wheeze, right? So even though I wasn't smoking cigarettes, I was still causing damage to my lungs overall. So especially if you've been smoking for a long time, you may find that you start to breathe better. And that's a huge one, right? It plays into the physical health and to exercise as well. You're gonna be able to go out there and get a good workout in without wanting to pass out after 3 minutes. So a huge benefit of quitting weed is all these physical health symptoms we just gotta talk about. No more being lazy, no more munchies, better breathing, which equals exercise, physical health, eating better, improvements in mood, you name it. The list goes on and on. So guys, if you are resonating with these 3 reasons to quit marijuana and you're ready to take it to the next level and finally say goodbye weed for good, but maybe you're having a little trouble. Maybe you're not able to make it to the next step to stay off weed for a prolonged period of time. Maybe you get a few days, a few weeks, but then you find yourself slipping back. I help people quit weed through accountability and some practical tips that they can apply into their life. I get a mentor for everything in my life, and it really helps hold me accountable. So I'm showing up for myself every single day because I know when I check in with my mentor, sponsor, whatever you want to call it, that if I'm not doing what I say I'm gonna do, it's gonna be quite painful and I'm gonna have wasted my time and my sponsor's time, etc. So it's a very powerful intrinsic and extrinsic motivation to accomplish my goals. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you get off marijuana and stay off marijuana. Right? I'm not here to be your full-time life coach. I'm not here to help you start a business. I'm here specifically to help you quit marijuana as fast as you can so you can start living the life and getting to do those other things I just mentioned, right? Maybe starting a business, getting into relationships, etc. So what we'll do is we'll have one-on-one weekly calls where we'll check in and find out where you are. You'll get unlimited text access support where you can reach out to me anytime if you're having cravings, etc. If that's something that you think could help you on your marijuana journey, then I invite you to schedule a consult with me down below in the link. We'll hop on a call and map out a game plan for you to start quitting weed today. And it's only gonna be a 1 to 2 month investment. I'm not one of those guys that's gonna hold you ransom for the next 10 years to help you quit marijuana. On average, it takes people 1 month to 2 months to quit weed and stay off weed. So that's how long I wanna work with you. I know money can be tight, especially when you're quitting marijuana. So I wanna be able to give you an affordable option that you can take right now. It will be an investment into yourself and into your future, your goals. However, I will only be working with you for a short period of time because that's how long it takes. It's not a long process to quit weed. It just takes a few weeks to a month of really strong commitment and motivation. And if you can commit yourself to that, then you have a real shot of staying off weed for potentially the rest of your life. I've seen it before. You've seen guys on this channel who are now off weed and it's no longer a part of their life. And that can be you too. All right, guys, thanks for tuning into part 2 of 3 reasons why to quit marijuana. Hopefully you gained a lot of value from that. And stay tuned for part 3 where we're gonna be diving into the spiritual health aspect of quitting marijuana and all the benefits that it has. This is gonna be a powerful one that you don't wanna miss and is gonna help you get on the track to quitting marijuana. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.